From the CBS Bay Area studios, this is KPIX 5 News.
Now at 5, a car carrying a group of teenagers flew over a freeway overpass in Walnut Creek. 2 people are dead and 3 more in the hospital. Thank you for joining us. I'm Juliette Goodrich.
And I'm Brian Hackney. The crash happened just after 4 in the morning on the flyover connecting eastbound 24 to Interstate 680. The 3 survivors were rushed to John Muir Medical Center.
The 18-year-old Ramaya Ramey of Antioch has been arrested. She also has critical injuries from the impact. KPIX 5's Katie Nielsen is at the crash site to show us how it happened. Katie?
Juliette, CHP says around 4 o'clock this morning, that car launched off of the Highway 24 overpass all the way up there, flew across both lanes of the Mount Diablo Boulevard exit, landed more than 50 feet down on that fence, then finally came to a stop here on Boulevard Circle. You can still see the oil slick from the car and the glass all over the road.
Just solo. Yeah, we never saw a second vehicle.
Firefighters and paramedics used the jaws of life to cut apart this mangled Honda Civic to free the driver, 18-year-old Ramaya Ramey, and some of the passengers.
According to the driver, they weren't hit. They just went off the road.
The crash happened just after 4 o'clock this morning when the car launched off the Highway 24 overpass at the 680 interchange before coming to rest on the road below. The car itself was barely recognizable. The body was mangled and crushed from the impact of the more than 50-foot fall. According to CHP, 2 male passengers in the car died, and the driver, Ramaya, and 2 other female passengers were severely injured.
It unfortunately involves underage drinking and driving, which is the worst part.
CHP says their initial investigation shows Ramaya was intoxicated at the time of the crash, and she's now charged with felony DUI and manslaughter. But her family says it isn't fair to make those claims until all evidence is collected.
At this time, it's allegations and suspicions. Until we see that toxicology report, we don't know for sure what happened.
Ramaya, or Maya as her family calls her, had just graduated a few months ago from Deer Valley High School in Antioch and was supposed to start college at the University of the Pacific in Stockton.
She's an honor student. She received a scholarship for school. She was starting school a week and a half from now.
Her family says they're devastated by the entire situation.
To know that potentially that journey now may have to take a detour, depending on what the outcome may be from this, is hard. It's hard.
Maya's family tells us all of the teenagers in the car were her close friends from high school. They hung out together all the time. Now Maya is still in critical condition at John Muir Medical Center in Walnut Creek. The 2 female passengers in the car also still in the hospital with potentially life-threatening injuries. Live in Walnut Creek, Katie Nielsen, KPIX 5.
It's tragic all around. All right, Katie, well, thank you.